Emiliana Designs, where I help YouTubers and creatives get spiritually and digitally aligned with their creative side through business graphics, YouTube graphics, and Procreate illustrations. Hey, what's up? What pop, y'all? It's your girl Emiliana Designs. So I thought I would give you guys a more in-depth video as to how I lay out and organize digital stickers and how I transfer them over to GoodNotes to create digital sticker sheets. Okay, because the last video was more towards the ending versus really showing you guys. So this one's more in depth. So basically, these digital stickers are actually my coloring pages that come from my coloring book, Aligned by Design, Affirmations for Creatives and Entrepreneurial Spirits, that is available on Amazon. And so I made these coloring pages in Procreate, and I do have a video on that if you guys want to learn how to create your own coloring pages. So once I had all my coloring pages finished, I made a duplicate, and then I made a duplicate of each coloring page, and then I colored them in, and then I shrunk them to size and was able to put them on this Procreate screen size canvas. Okay, and once I colored them in, I made sure to uncheck the boxes in the layer tab, uncheck the background color. So that way your photo or your sticker will be transparent. And also when you save the image, you want to save it as PNG. So how you do that, you will press the wrench tool, and then you will see it say share, and then it'll have the different options of which kind of format you want, and you want to pick PNG. And so with this blue highlighted mouse, that's how you can click your images and size them down and to organize and fit them how you want on your Procreate sheet. So this sheet right here is my last sheet. I have 3 coloring sheets, and this coloring sheet is Love Thyself. So as you can see in our Procreate gallery here, these are my coloring pages that I've already done. Now I'm going to be tapping on the best friend one. So here's the duplicate, the colored one. And you saw the original that wasn't colored. That was the original coloring sheet. And now I am coloring this one. This one took a really long time to color, only because if your objects aren't closed, like if your shapes aren't closed shapes, it's going to color it all wonky. It's going to color it all over the place. So make sure that when you are color dropping in Procreate, that your shapes are closed. So this is what I mean by clicking the wrench tool and saving it under share and picking PNG. Okay, guys. The digital stickers are actually ready for sale. All you have to do is follow me on Instagram, Emiliana_designs, and then just send me a DM and indicate which digital sticker sheet you want. I'm going to be showing you guys the 3 different sheets here, so you guys know which sheet is which, and you can just indicate which sheet you want. They're going to be sold for $15.50 each for each sheet, so you can get all 3 sheets, or you can pick 2 or just 1. So you can get that through my Instagram DM. So on this one in particular, if you guys wanted to know how I do a blurred background to make it look more of a sticker, I don't really know how to describe it, y'all, but I put like a blurred background so it gives it a sticker some more depth instead of just, without it. So basically what I do is I make the shape again around the object, and then I color it in, and then I choose this magical wand that's next to the wrench tool, and I choose Gaussian blur, and I usually blur it to about 7%. And how you scale the blur from high to low is just with your fingers. So if you press and hold on your iPad while you're in Gaussian blur, all you have to do is, if you move over to the left, the blur is lighter. If you move over to the right, the blur is darker. So I usually like a 7% blur. Alright, so now I have exported the balloon stickers. Now I'm going to head back over and import it onto, or insert it onto the sheet, and that finalizes that sheet there. Now I'm going back in my gallery just to show you guys all three, to show you guys that all three are complete. Once you have your sheets in Procreate finished and finalized, and you like the organization of it, go ahead and open up GoodNotes. I've already had like sticker sheet done from the last video, the previous video. If you want to check that out, you can. I'm just gonna add to that. I don't know why. I must have had a brain fart because it's just sitting on here on this screen for too long. Okay, do something. And it to, I'm adding the other two sheets that I have to import into here. So basically what you want to do is you want to do the split screen, and then open Procreate in your other panel, and then you want to go to layers, and then you drop them, you drag and drop each layer or each sticker into. So as you're organizing your stickers and making them bigger to fit the page, you click on the image. It's going to be a crop button. Click crop, and then there's a rectangular crop option tool. I use that. You also have the option to do freehand if you want instead of the rectangle. It's up to you. I mean, I feel like the rectangle tool is clearly faster than hand cropping, okay? But you can if you want to hand crop. But yeah, you just click on it, click on the image, crop will pop up, and then you just rectangle crop it, whatever. And the reason why the stickers have the white border around it, it's really the Gaussian blur that I have with the pictures. It just looks white instead of gray. Yeah, it just looks white instead of gray, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so now we're on the last sheet, and we are organizing it in GoodNotes this time. You're probably like, why are you doing the same thing twice? Um, it just makes everything easier, and it's like Procreate is your guide. And then once you put it in GoodNotes, you know how it's gonna look, so you can organize it in Procreate since you kind of already have to do that. I mean, you don't actually, you don't really have to lay it out in Procreate if you don't want. You can just go straight to GoodNotes, but I just felt like I needed to do it in Procreate first, just so I have an idea of what my sheets are supposed to look like. So my sheets are officially rearranged, and now I'm just going to add my branding to it, so my logo, and then of course I am writing my Instagram on there. So I've added all the branding to each coloring page. Now I want to tell you guys the different names to the coloring pages. So my coloring book has 3 different parts in it. Part 1 is creativity and interest. That is this coloring sheet. So when you DM me, say you want creative, an interest, or just say you want coloring sheet number 1. Okay? So the next one is part 2 in the coloring book, which is entrepreneurial level up. That's coloring sheet number 2. Say you want that one or sheet number 2. And then the last one is love thyself. That is part 3. So you can say I want coloring sheet number 1. That's with the girl on the camera. Coloring sheet number 2 is with the purse and the heels. Coloring sheet number 3 is with the bed and the popsicles. Okay? So send me a DM if you guys are interested. I hope this helped you. If you're making digital stickers, let me know in the comment section below. I see you on the next one. It's your girl, Emiliana Designs.